So, Morgan, what do you think about hiking to the base of a volcano?
Like an active volcano?
Yeah, kinda. It's called Tolima. It's in Los Nevados National Park, and it's actually a part of a chain of 5 ice-capped volcanoes, including Nevado del Ruiz. It actually sounds pretty crazy.
I mean, is it safe?
Yeah, based on what I'm seeing, it should be for now, I guess. I mean, the last volcanic eruption was in 1985, and by the looks of it, it was pretty bad. Maybe like really bad, as in the 4th deadliest volcanic eruption in human history.
And you want to hike this?
Well, since then, it looks like the monitoring has gotten a lot better for predicting the next eruption. So, what do you think?
Well, I did just find a guide here. It says he'll take us out with a group, and it's a 3-day trek.
Okay, 3 days. That gives us 72 hours to get to the base and then back to Salento safely. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Right now. Day 1. We met up with our guide and our group to start this trek in the heart of Cocora Valley, home to the wax palm trees, the tallest palm trees in the world. But after enjoying the beautiful Cocora Valley, we passed the trees, entered the rainforest, and we started going up in elevation, a lot. The rest of the day remained going uphill. We hiked 11 kilometers to Finca, Argentina, and shortly after our arrival, it started raining. We stayed completely dry on this day, but it seemed that the rain wasn't going to lighten up anytime soon, so this set the tone for the rest of our trek. I mean, I'm not sure we should have expected anything less. We're up in the clouds now. Day 2. After a very, very incredibly cold night, we woke up at 6 a.m., ate our breakfast, and set back out on the trail by 7. It was still raining, and we have roughly 36 hours to return to Salento. Luckily, we had our rain gear, but I'm not sure it offered much protection from these elements. The boot covers lasted about an hour on these sharp and jagged rocks, and the pants actually kept out the rain for about 4 hours until they ultimately ripped apart too. We were soaked. By 10 a.m., we arrived at Finca, Buenos Aires, with another cup of instant coffee. Normally, I wouldn't be so happy for a delectable drink like this, but right now, it hit the spot. Then, we were hit with the bad news that we wouldn't be able to go all the way to the base of Tolima, as originally planned. The wind and rain were just too dangerous to go that far. From here, we decided to go directly to the next farm, Finca La Playa. Now covered in mud and soaked head to toe, we were above 13,000 feet in elevation, and the vegetation quickly turned into frailejones. It was beautiful. We had a quick lunch, and then another 6 kilometers to Laguna Encanto. Here was the first time the entire day where the clouds cleared up, and we were met with some spectacular views of the mountains, the valley, more frailejones, rivers, and even some waterfalls. We just sat back and appreciated the much-awaited view. Day 3. Our final day in Los Nevados, and to our surprise when we woke up, it was a clear morning. We had a spectacular view of Tolima summit, with its rich glaciers. But now we have 12 hours to get back to Salento, so back down the mountain we go. After 3 days of non-stop raining up here, we were left with some muddy trails. But everyone was just enjoying the clear skies and these vast horizons. It didn't last too long, because just after the first couple of hours, we were right back in the clouds. Back with limited visibility, and then back down to the Paramo with the frailejones, and then back to the rainforest. The Colombian rainforest is vibrant with life. Over 1,200 species of plants and animals like parrots, condors, cougars, and the speckled bear. The rivers down here were roaring from all of the rain. We were covered in mud, we were tired, we were sore, and I can't tell you how badly we just wanted a warm shower with some dry clothes. "20 kilometers of going downhill, we were just admiring the surrounding ecosystem and appreciating nature in its glory. And then at last, we saw them, the overarching wax palm trees. We're back in Cocora Valley, where this 3-day trek began. We made it. So we loaded up the van, we made it back to Salento safely, no eruptions, just ourselves. Cold, muddy, and damp, but still happy for this experience, and even more grateful for the warm shower that awaited us in our hostel.